Hello, class. Good afternoon. We are the last group formed by Gianfranco Perez, Manuel Sanchez, and Sandra Sumeta. Today, we're gonna talk about Visual Factory. What is a Visual Factory? Visual Factory is a lean manufacturing concept that emphasizes the need to put critical information right where it is needed. Its function is to place critical information in the physical work areas through the use of signs, labels, posters, showcases, and the other means. These visuals help create environments safer and more efficient work by eliminating the need for training, repeated, and constant supervision. Visual systems and devices play a critical role in many of the most popular lean manufacturing tools, such as 5S standard work, total productive maintenance, quick changes, and Kanban, production based on demand. Visual Factory serve as a key element for this initiative since it ensures that improvements are visible, easily understood, and to be followed constantly long after the event casing or quick improvement is over. The Dr. Wendell Ingalls words say, a visual factory is an environment self-ordered, self-regulated, and empowered car, where happens what has to happen, at time, all the time, thanks to the visual resources. And now the benefits. These toolkits offer a variety of benefits substantial for productivity and safety in the workplace. Some of the main benefits that the company can expect by implementing visual devices in all their work areas. The first one is a less waste and information deficits. One of the main causes of waste is a deficit on information. Employees simply lack the necessary knowledge to carry out their activities efficiently and effectively. To find the information they need, employees often lose valuable time searching. In a visual factory, the information that is critical to process manufacturing is placed in the physical environment. The resources visual are placed just where they are needed and can understand with ease. If we eliminate the deficits on information, this resource visual can generate a significant improvement in productivity, quality, customer satisfaction, safety, and more. Second one is greater acquisition of knowledge. One of the main reasons why companies around the world have implemented Visual Factory is for the benefits obtained with acquisition of knowledge among your employees. Research shows that people learn 75% of what they know visually, 13% of auditory, and 12% through the smell, touch, and taste. Because employees have a tendency to learn through six. Visuals in the workplace play an important role in job training. Visuals make work easier for employers and help them get things done on time, with less mistake and less stress. A good visual will tell employees exactly what they need to know and when they need to. The visuals eliminate ways that they do not add value and ensure that visual factor methods are followed at foot of the letters. And the last one is the productivity gains. The impact visual can have in a productivity, cost, quality, delivery and time, inventory, and equipment reliability is truly huge. These improvements drive better earning, plus help build a competitive advantage in the market.
Types of visuals. A visual can be something as simple as a line or a color bar. These are often created using tape, markers, or paint. It is critical that the visual can be understood at a glance. The color has the most immediate visual impact. Signs, labels, and cards. Signs, labels, and cards are a visual that are used very often in manufacturing work areas. This is visual. They communicate more than color through the use of text and images. They are often used in combination with color to enhance the clarity. Posters, charts, and quick lessons. One of the main goals of a visual is to stretch critical information of detailed report stored in computer or folders and publish them where they are needed in such a way that the poster, with procedures, standard workshops, schedules, and quick lessons that are placed in the work areas can be considered as visual of the work area. Banners and posters. There are bigger visuals like banners and posters. These might be posters through to the plant as general reminders of policies, lean manufacturing, its goals, and key concepts. Information boards. Large visual heights such as dashboards are widely used in companies that have adopted daily management practices lean manufacturing. These types of visuals are used to facilitate communication between different team members, departments, and chiefs, and communicate information regarding goals, tracking progress, stage updates, and plans between management and employees. How to identify information deficit. Checklist is the most common way of identifying the lack of information. Choose a work area or process to focus on, and use a checklist as a guide to check the visuality of the area. Visual checklist. Number 1. Visual for facilities and processes. Number 2. Visual for storage location. Number 3. Security visuals. Number 4. Visual for production and inventory control. Number 5. Visual for standard work. And number 6. Visual for equipment care. This visual checklist will help you focus your attention on the specific aspects of the production environment that frequently benefit from visuals and help you more clearly point out any information deficit. The visual factory and the lean manufacturing. Basic concept of visual types according to lean manufacturing. 5x. Identify suitable storage location for everything in the workspace, plus help define inventory levels and reorganize equipment. Standard work. Help ensure the tasks are always done using the most efficient method. Eliminate variation to reduce defects. Total production manufacturing. TPM. Simplify, preventive, and predictive maintenance. Ensure that the equipment remains in optimal operating condition with minimal failures.
Visual Workplace Application. Visual order we use to create a clearly identified place for everything and for everything to be kept in place. For example, location identifies for tools, parts, materials, product, or equipment. Visual standard we use to display produced for technical information and the point of the use to ensure the best practices are followed consistently by all employees. For example, setup, operating, inspection, and maintenance instruction. Visual equipment we use to speed proper setup, ensure the correct equipment use, and easily detected operating abnormalities to engage. For example, operator control levels, short instruction, inspection of the service levels, hazard warning levels. Visual production we use to control the production, follow the ensure to the right product in process in the right quality at the right time. Also, clearly identify systems, components, and the follow production through facility. For example, scam cards, replacement indicator, inventory levels, and equipment ID. Visual matrix. We use to inform the employees of the initiatives and track performance against goals. Recognized efforts. For example, a scoreboard, a slogan banner, and Kaizen improvement displays. Visual safety. We use to ensure the hazards are clearly identified and employees know how to work safely. For example, equipment hazard levels, chemical levels, warning setups, accidents, prevention tags. Visual for storage location. Floor marking. When creating 5S visual, the best practice is to start by marking the location on the floor and then move to the entire floor. In a very active factory, controlling the flow of the people and vehicles is very important. Safety ensured. Therefore, the first things to mark on the floor are the vehicle traffic lanes, as well as the patrons' walkways. In addition to the marking walkways, you should consider using warning signs or floor signs at the intersection where people and vehicles may collide. Place border around equipment, fixtures, shelves, tables, bases, and cars, and other objects are the places on the floor. Color standard for 5S floor marking. Use yellow for traffic lines and work cells. Use white for equipment and fixtures. Use blue, green, and black for materials and components, including raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. Use orange for materials or products held for inspection. Use red for defects, scrap, rework, and red tag area. Use red and white for area to be kept for clear and safety reasons. Black and white area to be kept clear for operation purpose. Black and yellow areas to make expose employees to physical or healthy hazards.
For more information on the topic, please feel free to browse the web pages that appear below.